I'm sorry. Oh, there we go. We're starting already.
Wow. He just said I stepped on a goat.
Well, that's what it sounded like. Was that a burp?
I did a burp.
Oh.
I tried to do it for the show.
Jesus.
So I like pushed it out. Apparently it sounded like I stepped on a goat.
Unbelievable. What's up, everybody? Welcome to Coffee Table Chronicles.
Wow.
Yes. It is Thursday, September 28th.
The last Thursday of the month.
Happy fall, everybody.
Wow.
I know, isn't that crazy?
Yeah, it's going to be October. I'm so excited.
Yeah. Yay.
Yay. Do you have any pictures of our yard up yet?
Not yet. I'm saving that. I'm saving
Got
that.
a new skeleton? What am I doing?
You're
looking
logging,
for Rumble.
Yeah, you're logging into Rumble.
So sorry.
Did you, Andrew? You guys brought, see, we saw it the other day and I found it at Fry's today.
Oh,
so
they
it was
got
kind of
them
cool.
too?
Except the app doesn't work.
No, the back doesn't work today, so I don't know. I think it looks like the website's down. So.
All the Halloween bottles are crashing the website. Everybody's trying to look at
They're
their
like,
stories on it.
Stop. They're super cool. I thought there was more. I thought there was 2 other ones.
No,
I feel like there was 4.
They had one a couple of years ago that was a skeleton. But
we don't have that
this is the one for this year. So
these are the ones for this year?
yeah, so one's a red and one's a cab. Well, they're both red, but
I actually
different
think I
types of
might.
red,
I actually think I might like both of those.
You might like the
There's
cab.
a good chance.
You'll like the red, I think.
I'm going to like the red. The red's this red blend.
Because it's a blend, right?
Yeah.
So
the other one is a there's a good chance.
have you guys
They haven't tried the app. Oh my God, it's so good on all of the ones. Like it has this whole story.
So for those of you that don't know, 19 Crimes, I've collected the entire series, I think, since I've known you.
Oh my God, you have tons of them.
So there's an app and you
Even
can
ones
hold
that
it up
aren't good, but we
to the
still have to get
bottle and the bottle will actually come alive. It'll tell a story. They did it for
The Walking Dead too.
they did it for The Walking Dead. So
hi, Allison,
Hey, Allison.
Christine's daughter. I mean, Christine has a couple daughters though, doesn't she? I feel like they're a big family.
big family.
So welcome to the family.
So welcome to fall, everybody.
Is it really officially here?
It is. It was, I think it was, what was it, Sunday?
Did you see
First
the
day of fall?
moon? It's a very nice fall moon tonight.
I did not.
It's full and it's sort of orangey.
Is it a harvest moon?
Not, I wouldn't call it a harvest moon because when I think of harvest moon, I think of like the super dark orange.
Yeah.
It's got the twinge. It makes me all happy inside.
That's cool.
When I made the girls go out and go pee pee.
Nice. Sure.
I was like, look at the moon, guys. Nobody cared.
they don't care.
They don't care. They barked at the neighbors. They didn't care.
All right, as we get going here, let's give a shout out to our sponsor, Americano Ammunition Coffee.
That vanilla pumpkin spice dirty chai is delicious.
Keep saying that every week. I can't try it.
Good. I know you can't have it.
I mean, I could because I'm drinking beer. So
That's true. Maybe we'll go this weekend.
Okay.
So good.
On our way to Oktoberfest.
Yes. Wow, I just remembered that. Andrew and Arthur, you want to come down and go to Oktoberfest with us?
Santan's having their Oktoberfest.
Downtown Chandler. Let's go. Woo woo.
Saturday. So that should be fun.
I think it's Saturday and Sunday.
Probably. I think they do it 2 days.
Yeah.
Might actually start Friday night. Does it start tomorrow night?
Since I am now a chamber member.
Because I think Joey and I went on a Friday night the last time.
I don't know.
was here.
But now that I am a chamber member, I can let you know because it's on my calendar.
Please do. Let us
I
know,
will
Miss
let you
Chamber,
know.
chamber member. And don't forget, you got Coffee Table Chronicles on the go with Spotify.
I sounded like a cop car, didn't I? Whoop,
Woot, woot.
whoop, whoop,
Yeah,
whoop,
you did.
whoop,
Actually.
whoop, 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 whoop. Oh, so I was right next to
What's up, John P?
For lunch yesterday, talking to people.
Yeah,
It was awesome. I was like, oh, Keith, look where I am.
that's right. You.
With the orange bikes on the wall. I was like, this is my place.
That's your place.
Orange bikes on the wall. Heck yeah.
So we got some interesting news a little bit later on that Andrew and Arthur, you guys will be kind of sad but happy at the same time. So we'll see. We'll get to that later.
Yeah, it's mixed emotions. I wasn't really happy. I was more sad.
I wasn't ready for it, to be honest with you. But, so instead of memes tonight, I decided to do something a little different. So since our topic is fall foods, I decided to do a little exploration and really see how big the pumpkin market is.
The pumpkin spice market.
And I there's no way I can even fit all of it on here tonight.
Oh no,
so,
that's why I'm like, just wander around
Yeah.
and see how much random crap you can find.
So this is what I found in the grocery store today. So Little Debbie's got some pumpkin spice rolls.
Okay.
I thought
These actually look kind of good.
Yeah, these actually look a little weird. The pumpkin brownies.
I mean, that's a little. That's I don't know.
It might be good.
I mean, it's their brownie. Those are terrifying.
Yes.
By the way.
So little Debbie's really dipping into the pumpkin market here.
Yeah, that's what nightmares are made of.
And then of course you have
looks like go back.
Go back.
Do you remember my Halloween costume last year? That's what the guy's face was like.
It does. That's what it looks like.
Seriously.
That's pretty funny.
Okay.
And terrifying at the same time. So Green Mountain's got their pumpkin spice back. It's been no, I didn't. It's been a couple years since I've seen this on the shelves because they had it one year and then it was gone.
I can't believe you didn't buy it.
No, I didn't buy it.
It looks really good.
And then of course Duncan has theirs.
Theirs is okay. I mean, it's not me.
Theirs is decent. Yeah. And did you know Swiss Miss made a pumpkin spice?
No.
I didn't. I saw that. I was like, what?
Am I buying some this weekend to go in my
in your Keurig? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that shit. Eat that right up. Then of course they had the.
And it's Keurig. Go back.
Yeah, it was. It was Keurig.
And it's the Keurig pods. It's not the little packets.
No, it's the pods.
See, I don't agree with that because I have to put 2 in mine.
So you just put 2 in it.
How do you put 2 in it?
You make one, then make another one.
It's too much water.
No, you'd make smaller cups.
Oh, okay, that's true. Or you just rip the top off and dump the powder out.
Oh, you do that too, and that works too.
There's that as well. Of course, pumpkin creamer.
Of course, they got the pumpkin creamer, which
everybody makes.
I don't know. I tried it a long time ago. I wasn't impressed.
It's too cinnamony.
Did you see this?
What is that?
Goldfish. Goldfish made a pumpkin spice.
Graham cracker?
Yeah.
What? Why does it have like a donut hole on it?
Because it's Dunkin'. It's Dunkin' Donuts.
Oh, Dunkin' graham spice, but it's goldfish. Okay, that is confusing.
Isn't that weird?
That's odd.
I saw that. I was like, what the hell? Then, of course, you got your pumpkin candles, which there's plenty of those to go around. Like I said, I sit here all night talking about pumpkin shit that I found.
Oh, yeah. That's why I'm like, just go.
Basics.
What?
Pumpkin spice.
English muffins.
English muffins.
You know I love the English muffins.
I know you do.
I don't know how I feel about that.
I don't know. It's probably pretty good, though.
I'm sure it is, but you'd have to make it into like a cinnamony kind of butter. You can't just have a regular butter with that.
True.
And I eat my English muffins toasted with peanut butter, so I don't know how that would go.
All things we don't need. Yeah. And of course, in the Davidson household, we have our pumpkin spice Cheerios.
His favorite.
And then,
you know, it is the season.
We have all the pumpkin beers.
Hey, I know that bar.
I have way too many pumpkin beers to be able to put up there. So
yes, we do.
I just picked the first ones I can grab. So.
First ones that were in the front.
Yeah. The pumpkin springs. I don't remember if we tried that last year.
Last year we did.
Did we try that one?
And then you and Joey did it the year before from Grand Canyon. Mm-hmm. Because he's the rest of the 4-pack. We have a lot of random pumpkin beers.
We do. We have a lot of pumpkin beers.
Probably work on that.
So yeah, so they definitely tried to capitalize on the pumpkin market this time of year. So
yeah, you know, it's always that season when Keith comes home with his first
pumpkin
box of
ice cream. I saw you put that today, Christine. I've never had pumpkin ice cream. Have you?
The ice cream place that we go to does it.
Jeremiah's?
No, the one in Ohio.
Oh, the custard place?
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if they probably do have some weird pumpkin ice cream.
I do know because the first time we went to Ohio, didn't I get the pumpkin?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah,
we were just like a month too early for the pumpkin.
Yeah, this time around we were. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, the Swiss Miss is interesting.
It looks really good. I'm gonna look and see if I can get it. I don't want to do it in the Keurigs though because you take your pumpkin Swiss Miss and you put pumpkin spice creamer in it.
There you go. There you go.
Are they good? Okay.
Interesting.
I don't know. They look weird. The bag looks like a booty hole.
See, the English muffins with cream cheese might be good.
You know how much I love cream cheese.
And if you go to Einstein's, they have the pumpkin cream cheese, the pumpkin spread, which is actually pretty good because I've had it before.
Do you want me to be 900 pounds?
No. That's why.
Because right now, like all those things you showed me look really good, except for the fishes. Those look kind of weird.
Yeah.
But like, yeah.
I do. I do have a pumpkin fetish.
He's got a pumpkin issue.
And we were talking. We
He's
kind
a
of talking about
pumpkin.
that.
He has a pumpkin problem.
We were talking about that last week. Like, where did that start? Where did it come from? Right?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
Because
it wasn't around. That's what I'm saying. It wasn't around when I graduated high school, and that was only 20 years ago. Like, oh God, 22 years ago. Oh God.
Shut up.
So, it wasn't around then, but you said it was what, 2002?
I want to say it was around 2002, 2003.
That's when like
it started
Starbucks
becoming
really
popular, right?
busted out with it, and
Yeah.
so I'm assuming that's when it kind of went after that. But it wasn't a thing.
And you can blame Starbucks because Starbucks
I
is
do
really
blame
the
Starbucks
first ones
for a
that
lot of
started
things.
marketing it. No, that's true too. So just to recap, if you guys didn't catch our show last week or you were on YouTube and didn't see us, it's
We were
because we
not
did a
there.
Rumble exclusive. So go check it out, our season 3
And
episode.
we did not
3.
get kicked off.
We did not.
Yay!
Well, we wouldn't. We wouldn't.
No, we wouldn't have. But YouTube, we'd have been kicked off.
Absolutely. Within
For sure.
the first 10 minutes, we would have been
They'd have
kicked
been
off,
like,
probably.
bye.
Yeah. And goodbye.
And you're done.
Surprisingly, we were on Facebook, though.
Are we still? They haven't even. What?
Yeah, no, I didn't even get no, knock on wood, didn't even get no warning.
You didn't even get like a, this is
Nope.
fake facts?
No, nothing. Nothing. I was surprised.
The fact checkers didn't get you?
Nope, they did not. Shh, don't say it because now they're going to go back and look. Tomorrow I'm going to get up to all these notifications.
Fact checkers.
You guys are done. Right?
That's just what they're going to send you. You're done.
You're done. That's a big red X.
And bye. And we'll be changing it to whatever name I come up with.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Where's our big screen? There we go. Let's change that around.
You know what I like about that picture?
What?
My nails are black. I need to do my black nails.
On that picture? Mm-hmm. So that was our picture we took with John and Wendy.
I know.
Right?
At their house.
Yep. Had to do a little bit of crop in there to make that work, but
Miss
hey,
him.
it works. We do. We miss you guys. John's on, by the way.
Miss you.
You talk to him like every day now, don't you?
No, once a week.
Okay.
Ish. When something crazy happens and I go, what is going on? And he just laughs. Okay.
So what are you drinking tonight? What did you drink, I should say?
That was my
that the-
pumpkin sour.
Oh, that was a sour?
My pumpkin pie sour. That's what I asked you downstairs if we can get more because it was my last one.
Yeah, they still have it.
Okay, good. Because Andrea has to try it.
I went to the standby of my atomic pumpkin because we have like 8 cases left, so I
Yeah,
figured
you
I'd
got a
start
ton of them,
drinking
so you need to start drinking those.
it. So
And then
tonight,
I am going to go to the pumpkin porter.
you like that one though. That one's really good.
Surprisingly, for a dark beer. I'm not a dark beer girl. Cropped and forgotten. Wow,
Hey,
John.
you're not forgotten.
Hold on. Let me get out the fucking.
What's that saying?
Wine.
Gone but not forgotten. That whole saying. You know, choices.
Oh, there you go. Who left whom? Who is still doing the show and whom is no longer here?
Don't give him shit because he's going to turn it off. He's not going to watch anymore.
I don't know. However that goes.
He'll be like, F you guys.
I know. I'm like, you left us, man.
We do.
Although I do drive by the exit on the freeway and I'm like,
Yeah, you know.
sad.
Maybe, John, next time you guys come into town, we'll have to do a little reunion show or something. Right.
Even if we recorded a different day.
Yeah, why not? We have that capability, you know.
We do.
We have that technology.
We do. I've heard that the producer's a little, finicky on when he does stuff, but if you bring him whiskey, he's fine.
Wow. That's all I'm going to say. Is just
Will
wow.
work for whiskey.
Hey, by the way, we should say hi to Rumble.
I did say hi.
Oh, did you say hi? Okay. Well, hi to everybody on Rumble.
There's 9 people. I said hello, y'all, but nobody's answering.
Unfortunately, we can't see your comments on here, but Lindsay's
I got
monitoring
you.
it. So say hi, flip us the bird, whatever you want to do. We're good.
That's cool. Yeah. Send me your favorite memes.
Yeah, there you go. I like
Tell
that.
me what your favorite fall food is or your favorite food that makes you think of fall.
So thank you to those that participated today on my little poll that I put out. We'll put that up a little bit later. So definitely appreciate that.
Yeah, we got pumpkin whiskey or pumpkin beer or something.
Pumpkin beer.
Not a food. I'm like, it's still it's good.
It works.
Still good.
All right, so on to fall foods. We're going to talk about some fall foods. We are going to...
I don't know. Every time I still drink it, I think it's going to be bad. And I'm like, ready?
I know you're prepped for it.
I know. I'm prepped for the face.
All right, so we're going to take a little trip around the world, do some fall around the world. And
Oh,
we're
cool.
gonna-
Oh, yeah. I remember this. You were showing
yeah.
me this earlier this week.
So we're going to look at some fall foods. What?
You need like music to. I don't know why Rocky goes in my head.
I have no idea where you're going with that.
I was thinking of the stairs.
Alrighty then.
Alrighty then. Crayfish in Sweden.
Sweden, those old Swedes.
Those Sweeters. To celebrate the end of summer and beginning of autumn every year, most Swedish cities hold crayfish parties called, At those parties, friends and family gather to sit around a long table to tuck into fresh, delicious crayfish. Why was I thinking like they're tucking it in their shorts?
So, by the way, let's put out a disclaimer right now. Half this shit we won't be able to pronounce. So,
Nope.
Good luck. Have fun doing it at home. If you come up with something funny, record it and send it to us.
Craftstiva.
It's like Crestiva.
Crestivikatava.
Crafts.
The
Crastiva,
tradition.
Sorry. Anyway, continue.
The tradition started because of the strict laws in place prohibiting crayfish after summer in Sweden due to a shortage. The law has since been relaxed, but the autumn crayfish parties are still going strong.
That's cool.
I bet you that would be good.
That would be good.
You just dump all the crayfish on the table and you eat them all up.
Oh, you got one in here I know you'll like. There's a couple in here you'll like probably. Kabocha, I guess, is how you say that.
Oh, that's pretty good. Kabocha in Japan. Kabocha is a winter squash, also known as a Japanese pumpkin. It does look pumpkin-y, but kind of all squashes do. It's much like the pumpkins in the UK with a soft, fleshy orange center filled with seeds, but has a hard green skin rather than an orange one. It can be used in stews, soups, and curries to bulk them out or as a meat substitute and is extremely tasty when made into kabocha tempura, Japanese pumpkin coated in a lighter batter and deep fried. Ooh.
Yeah, you've had tempura before in the sushi places. Mm-hmm. So I wonder if it's treated kind of like the jackfruit. Because
could be.
It's used as a meat
pumpkin,
substitute.
I'm assuming, if it's a squash, it's going to get softer.
Yeah.
The jackfruit stays kind of more textury.
We had jackfruit a couple weeks ago for the first time, and it was actually really good. It looks horrifying when you cut those things open, but it's actually
super strange.
Yeah, it's pretty tasty though.
Yeah, it's really good. I think we should get one.
Yeah, it wasn't bad.
Mooncakes.
This is interesting.
Cake. Mooncake is a traditional Cantonese pastry eaten mainly in the southern. Why am I just adding words? Eaten mainly in southern China to celebrate the Mid-Autumn Festival. The pastries are filled with a red bean paste. Ooh. Okay, you lost me there.
It's probably pretty good though.
And are usually cut into quarters and served to the whole family with Chinese tea. You put bean in a pastry. You put bean in your cake.
I don't know. Has anybody ever had it? I'm curious.
I don't know.
I don't know. I'd like to try it just once.
Well, I'd try it. I don't know if I go for it, but I try it.
Some of the Chinese desserts are good.
I try anything once.
Yeah. Well, we've done that before.
Tradition, yeah. It's backfired a couple of times, too.
Yeah, we got no problem trying.
Traditionally, at the Mid-Autumn Festival, families gather together surrounded by lanterns to celebrate the full moon with lots of moon cakes and dancing. Oh, cakes and dancing.
Cakes and dancing. Sounds like a movie.
And lanterns. Lanterns, cakes, and dancing.
They like their lantern celebrations. They do that a lot.
I like those. They're super good.
I've had red bean in dessert, and it's good. Okay.
It smells like fish.
It smells like fish. What, red bean or mooncake? I'm curious now.
Now I'm out. Yep. Yeah, I was with you there for a second, Arthur, and then it smells like fish. And I'm like,
There's...
Is Wendy?
Yep.
My Wendy.
Hey, Wendy.
Oh, I miss you.
This would be your favorite.
Octopus. That looks delicious. What's under there? Although octopus can be found on nearly every tapas menu across Spain, but it's best in the autumn. Galicians are particularly fond of octopus dishes and are recognized for their renowned pulpo a la gallega. Gallega.
You know how to speak Spanish.
I know, but I'm like, I don't read it very well. Every autumn, the village of holds its famous festival. During the festival, between 25,000 and 30,000 kilos of octopus are prepared, and visitors can also try out some traditional dancing accompanied by the sound of bagpipes.
25,000 and 30,000 kilos of octopus. That's a lot of octopus.
Delicious.
Yeah. It does sound good.
What is it on?
I don't know.
Like peppers or apples or pears or something? Can't do octopus and sweet stuff.
It could be squash. Maybe it's on a squash or
And
something.
maybe chili on top. Oh, that sounds.
That looks like a red chili or something on top. Those are good.
Baltic herring in Sweden and Finland. That looks good too. Baltic herring is one of. Didn't we already do Sweden? Those Swedes.
The Swedes.
The Swedes. Wendy, you don't like octopus? Octopus is delicious.
Octopus is good, but if you're questioning it for fall, I would say, yeah. It's kind of weird.
It's odd for us. That's definitely a summer food. Baltic herring is one of Sweden and Finland's most popular food sources as it can be found in abundance in the Baltic Sea. North Sweden is a larger producer of surströmming, which is fermented Baltic herring packed into this. It has a very acquired taste when it's prepared, so you'll either love it or hate it. Is that like...
Well, fermented herring would be...
Sardines?
Probably herring itself is kind of weird, but I've never had herring.
Wouldn't it be like sardines?
Probably if it's fermented like that. Yeah, probably.
Salted and
I don't know.
everything?
I've never had herring. But apparently it's
Nor
popular.
fermented herring.
Yeah, well, never had any fermented fish. So...
Each year in early October, Helsinki hosts... Helsinki? Oh, you never hear of Helsinki. Helsinki hosts a week-long Baltic herring festival to celebrate the beginning of autumn and therefore the Baltic herring season. We should go to Helsinki. The festival began in 1743 and has a large fish market, cooking demonstration, music performances, and lots more for the whole family. And that fermented herring.
Going there would be like you going to Sheets. Taking a picture in front of Sheets.
That was awesome, by the way.
That was funny.
I'd be like, look, fermented herring. Did you taste it? No.
Yep, not happening. Talk about bitter beer face.
Smelled weird. Sonlanka in Russia.
That looks really good, actually.
It actually really does.
That was delicious.
It's got like sausage and olives and stuff in it. And is that eggplant or
I can't
zucchini
tell.
or
From
something?
the,
There's a dog squeaking in the background. Solyanka is a thick and hearty stew that is perfect for an autumnal evening. It's traditionally made with beef, ham, and pork sausage mixed with onions, tomatoes, and lots of herbs and spices to give it a sweet and sour taste. That looks
that sounds
good.
Interesting. I actually wanted to look up some of these recipes.
Not the fermented herring.
Not the fermented
That's
herring.
all you, baby. No. The octopus in this I'm good for.
Didn't you post the Sheets picture? I thought you did.
I think I did.
Because Christine's asking you got the Sheets picture.
I did. I got the Sheets picture.
I thought you posted it. I think you did.
I feel like I did, but
I thought we did.
That
on
was
the show.
also before the hailstorm where we almost died.
That's true.
So
that is true.
There is that. So, as an alternative to meat, some Sri Lanka dishes are made with fish and seafood such as salmon and crayfish, and vegetarian versions usually contain mushrooms.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's good. That with any of that would be good.
That looks really good.
That looks really good. So you're going to look that up and make it?
I would try something like that.
Schnuffelfluten.
I knew you were going to try
Snuffle.
this.
Snoopfanoodlin. Snoopafanoodlin. God bless you. Snoopafanoodlin.
I'm surprised you tried that at all.
It enticed me. Then I can't read because I'm crying. So
aren't you part German?
I am German and Czechoslovakian and Irish. That's why you don't fight with me. If you guys listen really closely, you can hear the dog squeaking in the background.
Well, she's not barking, so that's good.
Hey, you know, there's that. Schnoopelflutenins are thick noodles.
Similar to Italian and gnocchi. They originate from, what is it? I can't read from here, but Baden and Swabia.
God bless you. Okay, are quite similar in texture. Stop. Get your life together. Are similar in texture to Italian gnocchi. They look very similar to that. They originate from Baden and Swabia and used to be made like pasta with rye flour and egg. Today, however, it's much more common to make schnuffelfluten with boiled or steamed potatoes that are rolled into a thick noodle shape.
If anybody's German and speaks German out there, I apologize. They're going, those goddamn Americans.
Ooh, that sounds really good.
Oatmeal porridge.
I would assume it's like pumpkin smushed up with the oatmeal.
Probably good something.
Actually sounds really unlike Semmelplutian. These noodles are great in autumnal. Damn, these words, man. Autumnal dishes such as stews and soups, or they can accompany. Adding words again. What are you doing? They can accompany roast beef or pork.
That sounds good.
Oh, yeah, it does, doesn't it? Especially if it's like a egg noodle kind of thing.
Oh, I wonder if they're going to have it
at Oktoberfest.
Can everybody see Lindsay trying to order this? Can I have a Schniffelfluten?
I'll take one of the Schniffelfluten.
Gonna look at you like, what the hell is this?
We should do it. You should video record it.
Oh, God. I'm crying. I'm laughing so hard.
If you're heading to Oktoberfest this year, they'll definitely be on the menu as a snack to accompany your beer.
I think they're talking about the Oktoberfest in Germany. Probably not here. They're probably not going to have Schniffelfluten here. That sounds like a Joe Biden word, doesn't it?
Schniffelfluten.
That's how he's going to end his press conference.
Schniffelfluten. Oh my God.
All right, on to the next one. Oh, here we go. Something we can pronounce.
Apple trifle from Denmark. That looks really good.
Yeah, it does look really good. It's like it's a layered dessert, right?
It's got like crumbles in this. And now for dessert, Danish apple trifle. Apples are very popular and in abundance in Denmark at this time of year. To celebrate their 300 varieties of apple. Oh my gosh.
300 varieties. A lot of apples.
The town of Egelfort, Ebeltroft, holds Ebel Festival every October. At this festival, you'll find every possible food and drink that you can make with apples, including cider, apple schnapps, and lots of cakes and desserts. Danish apple trifle is a light dessert made up of layers of some of Denmark's finest stewed apples, hazelnuts, and whipped cream.
Oh, that does sound good.
So is that like a hazelnut mix in the middle?
So what gives it its yellow appearance, I wonder?
Apples are yellow when you cook them, just like the inside of an apple
If you
pie.
cook them, yeah, I guess so.
It's like apple. I would assume it's like they're sauteed in kind of like the middle of an apple pie. But the top looks different.
That's your hazelnut, isn't it? Sprinkled on top? Or
that's chocolate.
Is it chocolate?
But that top layer is more yellowier than the second and third layers. So I'm thinking maybe it's like a pudding.
Oh, maybe. Could be. Apple pudding.
Pudding, yeah.
Pudding.
An apple pudding on it. You go with your Schniffelflutens. America.
All right, let's come back to America now. So that's interesting. It was interesting to
I'm going to order some
see kind of around the world what I want to try that Sri Lanka. I definitely want to try that.
The octopus looks really good, and then that stew thing looks really good.
Oh, Mama Cat says it's a custard. Okay, that makes sense.
There you go.
That would make sense. Yeah.
So custard's like a pudding.
Yeah. So I did a little research. There are obviously a lot of choices when you go to the different areas around the country of what their fall foods are, but some of these I picked out I thought were kind of interesting. So, love chicken dumplings.
Do you?
Yeah.
We've never made chicken dumplings together.
I love chicken dumplings.
It's been 4 years and we've never had chicken dumplings.
See, but I don't think that is a fall. I
chicken dumplings is good all the time.
I take that as a winter meal. Like a good snowy day, make chicken and dumplings.
And in Arizona?
This is back east. Well, this is actually, that's in the south. Sorry.
Yeah.
But still, it gets cold. It gets cold in the south. But, you know, I don't know. It just reminds me of a winter dish.
It's just your, like, winter food. Okay. Mm-hmm. In southern states, well, that's because you can cook it all day and it makes the house smell all good.
Yeah.
In southern states like Alabama, South Carolina, Mississippi. Okay, sorry. Again, adding words. Doughy, buttery dumplings are thrown in a hearty soup with vegetables and shredded chicken.
That just sounds good.
It's just so good. I got to make you my dumplings. I've never made you my dumplings.
You have not. You've not. In 4 years, you haven't made me dumplings. No. In 5 years.
So not 5 years yet.
Almost.
No.
Close enough.
No. Stop adding years.
This I want to make. I actually wanted to make this for the show tonight, but couldn't find a recipe.
Hearty soup comprised
primarily
of ale and cheddar cheese. Beer soup is a classic fall treat that's sure to warm you up on cold autumn days. So is it like you put beer up a chicken's butt and it like disintegrates? How do you do it? What beer do you use?
I don't know. Well, some type of an ale, but I don't know. I guess it's your choice.
There are a lot of what ifs on that.
Kind of like you use Guinness for
corned beef.
Corned beef, yeah. So
we need that soup. I know it looks so good.
Yeah, it looks real. I did actually look.
Is it like a potato based soup? So like it looks kind of.
It does look kind of starchy.
Potatoey, yeah.
Probably it's got carrots in it.
Use your pumpkin soup and throw beer in it.
There you go.
There's beer soup.
Throw some
pumpkin beer in it.
Atomic pumpkin. It's got pepper in it. That's good. That'd be good.
That will either be delicious or a disaster.
Or terrible.
Yeah.
Probably have to make like two. Hey, Mama Cats, I think that's a good.
I think that's a good show.
Next show for you. Make some beer soup.
There you go.
It is cheesy. Yeah,
it does look cheesy too. Yeah. Pacific Northwest hazel crusted salmon. That looks really good.
They love their salmon up there.
I mean, wouldn't you?
We love salmon
right
too.
there.
Yeah, right there. Exactly.
Come on now. We love salmon and we ship it in from there.
Yep.
This dish combines two Northwestern staple, hazelnuts and salmon. I don't know how I feel about hazelnuts on salmon.
I didn't know that.
That's a strong nut.
That is. Sorry, that just came out wrong. Yep.
Wow.
On to the salmon.
I meant it's a strong flavor.
I knew what you meant. Don't worry. Nobody else did, but I knew what you meant.
They did. They know. They've been here long enough. So hazelnuts and salmon send one delectable fish fall dish. Wow. And since hazelnuts are in season in the fall, there's no better time to try this combination.
Yeah, I love salmon.
It does look good. It looks all like crunchy and stuff.
We did the sesame. We put the sesame seeds on top of the salmon that one time. Remember? Yeah. We cooked it. It was okay. It wasn't bad. I've never tried any type of
nut or a seed person. Like it's just you don't put it. Just
a lot of restaurants do though.
I know. I pick it off. It's just weird. Just like fruit and salad. You don't
scrapes it off.
You don't do that.
There's so many jokes just floating by. I know, John.
And you're here to miss all of them. Southwest chicken tortilla soup. God, I love chicken tortilla soup. Soup is undoubtedly an idealistic autumn comfort food, and the chicken tortilla variety, which includes chicken, cheese, black beans, tomatoes, garlic, onions, jalapenos, and tortillas, is a classic in the Southwest. And since jalapenos are harvested from October until the first frost, fall is the best time to incorporate the spicy peppers into any dish. Yeah, my jalapenos were a while ago.
Yeah.
They've come and gone.
Yes,
maybe mine were early bloomers.
You know who used to make a really good chicken tortilla soup was Chili's. Chili's
really?
Had a really good one a long time ago. I don't know if they still do. They might.
No idea. But we used to have it in the hospital all the time. And chicken tortilla soup day, like you had to go down there and fight because people were like, it was terrible. Like that's all they did. Like usually it was two different kinds. On chicken tortilla day, it was only that, and it went so fast.
Mama Cats makes that in the wintertime in the crock pot. That is a good crock pot dish. That is what that thing slow cook all day. That's delicious.
All those fresh jalapenos in
delicious. Oh yeah, I bet the chicken does fall apart.
That'd be good. Now I'm just hungry. Thanks.
Yeah, well, it happens.
New England clam chowder. Another one of my favorites. I don't like it watery like that, though. You see how the soup is thinner? Do you like it thinner or thicker?
No, I like it thicker. I like it creamier.
I bet you knew. Right? I don't like it like frothy. It has to be thick, like a gravy almost. And why is bacon near your clam chowder?
A lot of people put bacon in it.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Put bacon in your clam chowder? I mean, I'm all for bacon. Like, that's not...
Matter of fact, I had clam chowder last time I was in California. And I was at that fish place. I sent you a picture of it.
That sandwich of?
Yeah, it was really good, and they had the clam chowder there, and it was very good. And they did have bacon in it. They had bacon bits in it. It was actually pretty good. It adds a different flavor to it.
Does it? I don't know how I feel about bacon in my clam chowder. And the perfect, we're going to have to make clam chowder and do bacon and not bacon. Bacon everywhere. I know. It doesn't feel right.
What's up, Super Horror Show? Long time no see.
Haven't seen you in forever, bro. How's life?
He's busy making videos.
I know.
He's got all kinds of videos.
He's doing crazy stuff now.
Yep.
We
Bacon does make everything better.
It does. I just don't know how it feels like bacon and fish.
Hey, for those of you on Rumble that have never had the opportunity to see Mr. Mike Super Horror Show, go check out his Mr. Mike Super Horror Show. That's what I call him.
It's your new name, bro.
Go check out his YouTube channel, Super Horror Show. He does awesome videos.
Amazing.
Very cool videos.
There may or may not be certain people in certain ones.
That was a long time ago. That was
Screaming.
last year.
Ah! That was a terrible scream.
I never said I was a good screamer. What can I tell you?
Mike passed it though, so I mean.
Hey, Mike liked it.
Okay.
He liked it. Right, Mike?
I'm like, he posted it, so he must not be too bad.
Yeah.
The perfect warm bowl of happiness to enjoy a chilly fall evening, New England clam chowder or chowder. Chowder, as the locals call it, is a staple in the Chowder Plaza in Massachusetts.
He said the scream was solid.
It's really bad. He's like, ah!
Oh, man.
It's pretty.
Well, nobody's
You're
ever
going to put it up there for proof?
Nobody's ever asked me to
that
scream
the scream
before,
was
so-
solid?
Yeah, exactly.
So you have proof that somebody said it was okay?
So
Keith's Fall Foods.
Hey,
Are we just going right into it, or are we?
did chili get spelled wrong? That damn autocorrect. Is that how you spell chili?
No.
It's not.
That's like
That's the country of chili.
Well, they might have good food there, too.
Gotta love your autocorrect. What was I gonna say?
Gotta love that AI.
I was gonna say something. I totally lost.
Your
what I was
scream,
gonna say.
your pumpkin,
no,
your chili.
Not about.
I'm trying to go back.
No, I was gonna ask the audience: New England clam chowder or Manhattan clam chowder?
I can't do the red.
You don't like the red?
No.
I tried it a couple of times and I like the New England better, but I was just curious what everybody else thinks.
I can't. New England's what I grew up with. It's got to be white cream.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. No red sauce. Do
I'd
with
be
that what
curious.
you want.
Bacon. Yeah.
Bacon.
Everything's got bacon. Bacon's
Mike,
awesome.
you got to come down here and go to our local pork shop, and that's some bacon, man.
That's some good bacon. Yep.
What's the oh, that sucks. Mike, then you just have to make it your own and not use milk base. Use like a
vegetable base? No, you can't because it's
can't,
creamy.
but
I
maybe
mean,
use like a anti-lactose milk or something maybe.
Is that going to be kind of funky?
I don't know. I haven't cooked with it.
I don't know. I don't know how you would do that. Would you use like, well,
I don't know, because there's like
condensed milk still
lactose,
has
not
lactose
milk.
in it, so
yeah, there's like the no lactose milk, and that has nothing to do with like how it's going to cook up because it's just the protein in it.
Heavy whipping cream. Okay. Bios the Books likes both. We got a lot of New Englands in there. A lot of people like New England. So
I honestly can't say that I've truly had a good bowl of the other one. Like I've tried it and it was okay, but it was like ham hot. It wasn't really like.
if it's
You know
made
what I
if it's
mean?
made right, it's good.
That's
It's got
what I'm saying.
it's totally
I'd
got a
have to,
different
like-
flavor than what the New England does.
Well,
Christine
you take a
likes-
spaghetti sauce to like Alfredo sauce.
Yeah,
it's
that's
not
true.
the same.
It's totally different. We
Oh,
have
use
butternut
heavy whipping
squash soup.
How do you use
recently.
heavy whipping cream? Doesn't that have lactose in it still? I don't know. Mike, you're the
Maybe
expert on this.
maybe
I
it
have no
doesn't affect
idea.
them. So Arthur's saying they had butternut squash soup recently.
You like your squash soup.
Yeah,
you make pumpkin
I make it
soup
every
too.
year. I don't make pumpkin soup. I make the butternut squash.
It's a butternut squash.
Yeah, I make
What
it
was the
every year.
pumpkin thing you were going to make?
I don't know. I have no
We
idea.
talked about it. We didn't make it.
Pumpkin chili?
No, it wasn't chili. It was like a soup or a something.
I don't know. I have no idea.
Well, there's that.
I don't know.
So, Keith's favorite fall foods. Are these your favorite fall foods or fall food
No, they're my
or
favorite.
foods that make you think of fall?
Both. They're my favorite.
Okay.
And yeah, because like you pointed out in Arizona, what do we have to really?
Like a nice, good
what-
rainy day is like my like stew day or.
I mean, back
like
east,
that
the leaves would start to turn. You'd start to get a little bit colder, so there were definite
not 100.
signs
I mean,
around.
that-
yeah, it was
that
not
we like.
110 still. So there's definitely signs that fall starts. So
No proteins, only fat and heavy whipping cream.
Okay.
It's the proteins in the milk that everybody's sensitive to. Or goat's milk. Oh, that's a good idea.
oh yeah, goat's milk.
See?
Never thought about that.
I like goat's milk.
See, Mike, you should be a chef.
Goat's milk, sour cream is my favorite. You know that, though.
Yep.
I like the whole tub. That's why we don't get it. Goat boy. Meh!
So yeah, anything pumpkin, and I love tomato soup, especially homemade tomato soup. Love
You
homemade
do.
tomato soup.
You made it really good last year.
Yeah.
It's delicious.
So we didn't put yours up there, but I'll let you kind of talk about yours.
I forgot. I'm so sorry.
Well, also it'd be better if you explain yours.
Well, yeah, mine isn't really anything that anybody knows.
Probably not.
So my family, I got hairy legs. So my family, and it has to be in that bowl. So my family does an odd tradition for like Thanksgiving, fall kind of thing.
I'm going to bet you before you say anything, I'm going to bet you somebody out there in the audience knows about this.
I'm going to bet you Christine knows about it.
Possibly.
Okay.
We'll see.
So don't judge. It's really good. It's weird, but it's good. So it's not a dessert, but it doesn't go with your meal. So like you eat it after. I mean, you could eat it with your like turkey and stuff, but it doesn't really go with your meal. It's kind of like a side dish.
So is this specifically a Thanksgiving thing?
Always made for Thanksgiving, but I mean, you can make it whenever. I used to just make it and eat it.
Okay.
So it's kind of a dessert thing, but it's not really a super sweet thing. So it's lime jello. Everybody's like, yeah, lime jello.
Lime jello's good.
Lime jello's good. We like lime jello. And then you cut up, I don't even want to say it. People are going to judge me. Then you cut up celery and you put it in there, like in little slivers, not big, huge chunks. And then you put carrots in there.
And that's it.
That's it.
Was there something else in there?
Nope.
No, that's it.
That's it.
We did try it.
Everybody liked it.
And it wasn't bad.
Everybody judged me.
Honestly, it wasn't, no. Eh?
To begin with, nobody wanted to do it. It was pretty good.
So where did
It's
that
like
where did that
sweet and
tradition
crunchy.
come from?
I have no idea.
That's right. My brother liked it.
Yeah, it was really good. Lime jello, cabbage, and carrots. See.
Okay. So is that an
We do
Ohio
celery and
thing?
carrots. I don't know.
I mean, where's it come? I'm curious where it comes. Well, how did your mom start making it?
Because Grandma made it.
Judgment Days has arrived.
Oh, thanks, Mike. It's good. It's like cold and crunchy. It's really yummy. Cranberry jello salad with celery and walnuts.
Oh,
See,
okay.
because the celery doesn't have a huge flavor. It's just kind of crunchy. I've had it with carrots. See, I'm not too bad. I'm not too far out there.
I never heard of it until you made it.
Till you accepted me in the family, and then I
accepted
figured you
you in
can't
the
get rid of
family,
me,
and
so
it
I
came-
might as well make
There was
my
little
weird
clause in our marriage certificate that says
do
you will
weird
accept
shit.
the lime jello.
shit. You will accept. There's nothing you can do. Yeah, you just make it every holiday.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's not bad.
It's actually, Mike, it's not terrible. It's really not.
It's not. It's all you taste is lime jello, and it's crunchy.
Yeah. And I think I might have went back for seconds.
It was good. I think
if I remember
everybody
correctly.
did.
So yeah, it was
I
pretty
should
good.
definitely make it this Thanksgiving with everybody here.
You should.
Make
And
Jake
you
eat
should
it.
film it. We can put it on the show.
Yeah, it's good, but it has to be made. So then the second stipulation is there's this metal bowl. I'll have to take a picture of it. And it looks like it's been beaten up with a hammer. Like it's all hammered and freckled, and it's not a
It looks
smooth
like
bowl.
the head of a steel drum.
It does. It
Pretty
does.
much,
It really
yeah.
does. Like,
Yeah.
so you know the steel drum goes this way, it looks like it's flipped over and it's a bowl. So it has to be made in there.
That's just tradition, though,
The metal makes it
right?
taste better.
That's just tradition.
No, it tastes different.
Does it?
It really does.
You've made it in other pans?
I have.
Okay, interesting.
And it tastes, I'll have to do it for this Thanksgiving because
We'll
I'm not
test
going to
it.
have enough. And you have to, I don't know why it does.
Interesting. So is that your only fall food that you like? So yes, Dad, you are stuck with it every Thanksgiving.
Yep. You eat it, so shh. I didn't make it this last Thanksgiving.
No, you didn't. You only made it the previous one. Yeah.
That's because it was just us four and we already had too much food. I don't know. Again, being born and raised here, like weather doesn't change. So like chili we eat all year. Like,
Right.
like I said, my more like fall-y day is like a good rainy day. That's what makes me want like stew or soup or something that I can like simmer on the stove all day. That'll make the house smell yummy.
Doesn't happen very often, does it?
No, not really. So I don't get to enjoy those things much.
No, not at all.
Ooh, but pumpkin rolls. When I make my pumpkin rolls,
rolls is
those
good.
are good.
I think soups definitely lean towards more fall winter time though.
Well, because you can, again, you keep it on the stove all day, so it makes your house smell yummy.
And it's not only because it's 120 outside, but it's just traditionally, I think that's when you typically eat soups. I mean,
well, and honestly, I think that's, again, no idea, totally like going off the cuff with this. I think that's because what do you use in soups? You use all these vegetables. They don't necessarily have to be fresh and crisp. It's more the ones that are sort of on their last couple days, so people are making them to cook them so you don't get rid of them.
yeah, true.
And the summer is when all of those are kind of going away, so you're making all these soups to kind of save that food.
Yeah.
Totally winging it.
Chili with grape jelly. That's interesting.
Nope.
That is interesting.
No. I've heard of people doing weird stuff with chili.
Oh, you go to a chili cook-off, there's all kinds
People
of
do all
chili,
sorts of weird stuff.
All kinds of different chilies. Some of it's good, though. Some of it's not so good. But, you know.
I don't know.
It happens.
I just don't know. Don't know if I can do it. Pumpkins. Pumpkins everywhere. The first pumpkin pie made by American settlers in the 1600s included a version of pumpkin pie spice, which was referred to as simply spices. Yeah. Many other recipes throughout the years called for pumpkin pie spice, but there wasn't a universal recipe or store-bought spice mix until much later. McCormick, not the Mac that we know, introduced the first commercial pumpkin pie spice in 1934, and the blend is still sold today. After its launch, and still to this day, McCormick published recipes featuring its pumpkin pie spice. The company wanted the spice to be utilized beyond the traditional pumpkin pie and pumpkin bread, so it featured the spice in many more savory dishes, like pumpkin fettuccine and pumpkin spice and apple soup.
Apple soup.
Pumpkin fettuccine?
That does sound kind of good. I'm not going to lie.
It can be really good or really bad.
Yeah, true.
Like, because pumpkin's not sweet. Like, you always think of, like, pumpkin pie or pumpkin spice, like, being sweeter, but it's not. Pumpkin's not sweet.
No, pumpkin's not sweet at all. It's all the shit you add to it.
It could be really good.
Yeah.
Okay. Obviously, you don't see that many people reaching for the pumpkin spice to add to pasta as much as you see them adding it to desserts and coffee, which is where Starbucks comes into the story.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Oh, bum.
Chicken biscuits pie. Why does that sound really good?
That sounds really good.
Doesn't it?
Okay. The first pumpkin spice latte was created in the Liquid Lab. Tell me that doesn't sound fancy.
That's kind of scary, actually.
The Liquid Lab. At Starbucks Seattle headquarters in 2003, the team behind the coffee drink wanted to create a fall beverage that could be as successful as its signature holiday drinks. Yeah. Starbucks PSL for
They're getting fancy now.
Pumpkin spice latte is made with pumpkin spice syrup, which is essentially just pumpkin puree, sugar, and milk. There isn't any pumpkin spice in it. Espresso, whipped cream, and pumpkin spice topping, which is cinnamon, ginger, nutmeg, and clove. The drink was tested in 100 stores in 2003, and by 2004, it launched the U.S. Starbucks locations, and now people are insane with this.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. It's crazy.
I didn't even hit the button. There you go.
Didn't hit the button what?
I didn't hit the button and it moved.
Oh, did it really?
Yep.
Interesting.
Totally good.
That's interesting. Okay.
It's orange. I like it.
So we posted a question today. Thank you for those who participated. Name one food that makes you think of fall.
Pumpkin beer.
I would agree with that.
Oh, yeah,
I mean,
cause you get so excited.
I did. Well, I used to. Not as much now, but I used to. Especially when.
Oh, you're very excited when pumpkin beers come out.
I like it just because it kicks off the fall season for me.
And then that means pumpkin Cheerios.
And that means Halloween decorating.
Oh, I know.
So
it's hard to decorate for Halloween when it's still like 120 outside. Like it's just not.
But we do it anyway.
I know. I just don't feel it. I don't enjoy it as much as I could.
Yeah. Well, it's hard. You're looking at pumpkins
You're
and
sweating
skeletons
and dying.
and it's 120 out. And again, a lot of it's experience. When I grew up back east, around Halloween was colder, usually wet, damp, and the leaves are all either turned color or started falling.
We don't do that here.
So that's what signified fall
For you.
to you. Yeah. Allison, we can't bring up the candy corn conversation. people get nasty with that.
I love candy corn. I love candy pumpkins, actually.
Yeah, you like the pumpkins better than the candy corn.
I do like pumpkins better than the corn.
You got some of that, didn't you?
I have 2 bags of it.
Nice.
For the party.
Nice. I'm not going to have any of it.
I actually, all bets are off that week.
Yeah.
Just so you know.
Probably.
All bets are off. We have too many people coming, too much stuff we're doing.
Yeah.
OEBs, I'm sure, going to be in the mix somewhere.
Probably. I'm sure that's going to be the case. So Lindsay's a candy corn queen. She is.
I love candy.
What do we have? We had candy corn for what 2 months after the show last year, I think.
That's
up here.
because I hoarded it as soon as it started going away, and I was like, buy it all up.
We were eating it on every show after that.
And then I got you something exciting for the party. Your Ghirardellis.
Oh, Ghirardellis, yeah.
Ghirardellis or Ghirardellis?
I think I pronounce it Ghirardellis.
Ghirardellis.
Ghirardellis. I don't know.
It's funner to say.
Sniffadoodle. So,
Snifenfrodelgalang. And what was that? I got to go back and look that word up. You scared my dog.
So Christine said pumpkin ice cream, which, yes.
I'm sure there is. Oh, Christine found. Pull up her thing.
What?
Pull up Christine.
Right here.
Bring her up.
Pumpkin whiskey.
She sent me a picture of it.
Oh, yeah? I'm anxious to try that.
I didn't want to tell you. Christine, you just let the cat out of the
Let
bag.
the cat out of the bag. I'm excited now, though. That sounds interesting. Again, it's one of those things. It could either be really good
or terrible.
Or it could be really bad. So really just depends.
But again, there's enough people, so if it's terrible.
But I'm still excited. I'm still excited to
try
try it, though. I don't care. Even
Everybody
if it's
can try
terrible.
it once. There is some pretty terrible whiskey that I brought home, and you've still drank it.
The 4 Rows.
No, I didn't. Yeah,
That was
terrible.
god awful.
That bottle was cool though.
I wish I got the s'mores too. I'm kind of like the trash can for whiskey, right?
Yeah, pretty
So
much.
if you guys don't like it, they'll give it to me and I'll drink it. I don't give a shit. It's whiskey.
It's whiskey. You
But,
don't care.
you know, it depends. There are some whiskeys. And it's surprising, some of the cheaper whiskeys have actually been really good.
Like that swear jar.
That swear jar whiskey is
Really
really good. And there was another one you got.
I don't know. I picked bottles.
It was in
'cause
that- it was
I
in
picked
that
bottles 'cause
square
they're
bottle.
Cute. Oh, that was a cool bottle.
Yeah, I don't remember what it was
They're
called.
like
but
$30.
It was
I
kind of
picked
had
bottles.
like a reddish tint to it.
I don't know.
It was really good. Surprisingly, it was really good.
I pick bottles and go with it.
We learned of a new Basil Hayden. So we're definitely going to have to get that.
We gotta find it.
I'm going to look tomorrow or
Are
Saturday.
you going tomorrow? We gotta go Saturday. We gotta
Saturday.
go together.
We'll go Saturday. Well, Saturday we're going to Oktoberfest.
You don't want to go with me? You're gonna be at Oktoberfest all day.
No,
I mean, I can
probably
only
not.
drink Schniffelfrugelin.
Yes, Arthur, I agree, except the white Delbach.
Whoa, that was awful.
That just, yeah.
Couldn't do it.
Yeah.
We're like, hey, Arthur, you like this?
Yeah, if it's in a bottle, I'll drink it. You're right, Dad, I will.
Oh, true.
So that last one we got from Santan, the first one, shit, I can't remember the name of it now. We have the bottle downstairs. The ones we just recently got
Okay.
when we went there.
Yep.
That first one tasted a lot like the Delbach one. The white one.
The round or the square?
The round. Or the square. I don't know. I don't know which one's which now. I don't know.
I didn't drink it.
How was your Arthur? Did you try yours? The one that you brought home? Was that good?
His rye one or
The
whatever.
rye
I
one.
think it
I'm
was.
curious if that was good or not.
We do have to go back to Santan for the party.
So Wendy, I like yours. According to the National Pumpkin Spice Association, it had better be pumpkin spice, of course.
Absolutely.
Is there truly a
I was gonna say, is there really?
National Pumpkin Spice Association?
Do I have to sign you up?
To join that? How much is that membership? Is it expensive?
I feel like it's gonna be expensive. I feel like there's a lot of Starbucks moms in there that you're gonna have to deal with.
I don't care about them. They're too busy on their phones. They don't pay attention anyway.
You just be eating all the pumpkin spice. Do you get to try all the new pumpkin spice stuff at the Pumpkin Spice Association? Like,
Right? Do you get like first pick? Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd sign up for that.
Bet you would.
I'll be right there with the Sniffadoodle. Can I get another beer?
Sniffelfrugelin.
Sniffelfrugelin.
Sniffle. God, I gotta look that back up. That's hilarious. I'm 100% gonna remember that. And
Was
say
it
that.
was it really good, Arthur? Because that'll be the next one I get. Because I love rye. And
I thought we opened it. I swear I thought we did. Although by the time we got home, Arthur.
Did we try the rye? I don't think we tried one.
By the time we got home, Arthur.
Arthur, I don't remember much from that day, so you might have.
By the time we got home, I feel like we talked about it. I don't know if we did.
Hence why we Ubered that day.
Yep. And then we came home and drank more. So,
you know what? You're right. You did pour it. And it was good. It was very good.
Because we had all of them, but we tried all of them. So there was a lot of tries.
There was, yeah. There was. Sorry.
News. Joe Biden visits Sniffle Flame. I'm sorry. I couldn't help it. God.
Biden visits Michigan to support the UAW strike. President Joe Biden becomes the first sitting president to join a picket line. What did I say the other day on the text? Is because somebody told him there'd be ice cream.
I know. He was like, trot around for an hour. There'll be ice cream. Okay.
Yeah. That's interesting.
Why would you? I thought we weren't. Oh, so many things.
So let's give it up for New York.
Woo! Why are we giving it for New York?
I actually watched part of this video the other day, and I had to shut it off. It was annoying the shit out of me. So, House Natural Resources Committee hearing on Biden's use of national parks for migrants.
Oh, is he letting them sleep there?
That's what they want to do. The House Committee on Natural Resources holds an oversight hearing on destroying America's best idea, examining the Biden administration's use of National Park Service lands for migrant camps.
So you're going to take our beautiful national parks. It is federal land.
Yeah. And there was one lady, I can't remember who she was. She was from New York. She was like some administrator from New York. She was deeply offended that New York's parks weren't up on the same scale as Yosemite. I'm like, really? We're talking about housing homeless migrants in national parks.
And you're
concerned because you weren't on the list like Yosemite was?
Wow.
Does that not tell you how fucked up people's priorities are? Sorry. I'm just...
People is it stupid. Me? You don't want to put your homeless people here and live in our parks? Is that what you're telling me? Our parks aren't good enough for your homeless people?
We already have our homeless people there. We can't take care of them.
I was going to say, we got plenty of homeless already in there. I mean, are you going to give them tents and stuff? Where are they going to pee?
Well, just ask San Francisco.
Oh, yeah, you need a shitter app.
There's going to be a poop app everywhere you go. Unbelievable.
Your mouse doesn't work for this. I'm so sorry.
It is absolutely unbelievable. So you can leave trash all over like they do in the desert.
Absolutely. Why not just screw everything up where you go?
It's just, it's a vicious cycle, isn't it? I mean, it's like on one hand you feel bad for the migrants, but on the other hand it's like
not at all.
Do it the right. Stop coming over here illegally. We have plenty of homeless already that are living on the streets.
We don't need any more. Go somewhere else.
Right.
Stay where you are. I don't care. Do it the right way and be a, respective citizen, or don't. Don't come here and be homeless and live in the parks. What are you doing?
It's going to be every place is going to be like LA and San Francisco eventually. That's what's going to happen.
With everybody everywhere and stealing from everybody. And
beautiful national parks.
Your place is disgusting.
Even New York at one point was beautiful. I mean, Central Park was beautiful. I mean, a lot of nice places.
Too many people in a little area.
Yeah. It's sad. It's really sad.
Air travel delays will follow government shutdown, warns White House. The White House warned of significant delays in air travel if a government shutdown were to happen, as transportation employees would have to work without pay.
So we keep talking about government shutdowns.
But air travel isn't part of... Because all the airlines are on their own. The FDA doesn't control that.
FAA.
Whatever.
But they run the towers and stuff.
So if and all the check workers and stuff like that, at the.
Yeah.
That's okay. I'm sure there's other people who
Good
take
thing we're not flying Arizona. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Too bad somebody's flying in the next.
Yeah, I know. Good point, Dad. Air travel's been delayed.
Already happening.
It's been shitty.
And why are we talking about
TSA's federal
shutdowns?
Too. So they're going to shut down too.
Why are we talking about government shutdowns?
Oh, because
why is this? Why is it the fucking
Because we have a Democrat in the White House.
WOO or whatever.
Anytime there's Democrats in the White House, we talk about government shutdowns.
That warned us pre-COVID that what happens if a pandemic stick? Damn it, we're getting kicked off.
Can you stop and just say Schniffledin?
Sniffle schnoodlin.
Whatever you gotta say. Before we lose our
But they
spot.
warned. I know we're gonna kick you off. I'm so sorry. But they warned us before.
Let's not even talk
they
about
did it, and they're warning us again.
No, the government
isn't
shutdown is because of budgetary reasons. They can't decide on.
They're
a budget,
not making enough fucking money?
They're gonna shut the government down. It's been going. We've had this since Obama.
Can't Biden print some more? He's been doing it anyways. Tell him to ramp up his printers in China. China.
It's so disgusting.
Don't you just miss the way he says China sometimes?
So good old Philadelphia. Mobs of teens loot Philadelphia stores.
Woo-hoo!
Mobs of mass teens were seen stuffing plastic bags with merchandise and fleeing from Foot Locker.
Lululemon.
Who the hell that is?
Lululemon?
Lululemon.
Sure.
Lululemon. Yeah, whatever. I don't know. I don't
Sniffle Flulin.
shop at those stores.
And Apple stores.
Yeah. Why are we not beating these kids?
Why did
asses?
Apple let them in their damn store?
They're looting. They're breaking into the stores and stealing shit.
Nobody shot them?
It's Philadelphia.
No, apparently not.
It probably happens on a daily basis.
That's what insurance is for, right?
What is wrong? What is wrong with our society? You're just so fucked
People
up.
aren't shooting enough people when they do shit like that. So sorry.
Unbelievable.
Oh, this is your...
Did you skip over one?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
But I thought you wanted to talk about it before I did it.
So, all right. So I will say this. So for those of you that watched, a couple weeks ago, we did
Heavy Metal Beer Club
brewery tour with Heavy Metal Beer Club. And
That's when we got the whiskey, and
it was a lot of fun.
I don't remember the end of the night.
So we went to Flying Basset. And
With
we
the puppy
went,
dogs.
We went to Arizona Wilderness.
Yep.
And our favorite spot, one of our favorite spots,
Santan
Santan Brewery.
Brewing.
So I came across this article. They had a beer festival, I think it was last week. And
before, yeah.
all the breweries get together and they submit their beers and they get voted on. And
Which is awesome.
They win. I don't know if they're actually medals, but you take home gold,
I
silver,
would assume so.
bronze, whatever the prize is. So I got excited when I saw the headline that Flying Basset took home the gold.
Woo!
I was really excited about
We were just there.
it.
Awesome.
But then as I continued to read on, it made me sad. And this is why.
Local news. Flying Basset Brewing brings home the gold. Perhaps as one last hurrah before it permanently closes on Saturday.
And I was like,
Flying
what?
Basset Brewing took home its first GABF medal, a gold in the category for contemporary gooses. Gooses.
It's not goose. It's
The goose-styled ale is brewed with Himalayan sea salt and grapefruit, tangerine, and blood orange, and added for a crispy flavor. That's one of the ones that...
Did you try that one? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Because it had the tangerine and blood orange.
Allison, we have two dogs. Oh. We have a German Shepherd and we have a Pitty. And
there's plenty of pictures of them if you go back through studios.
Neither are found right now.
Yeah, if you go back through, you'll see them. They're on shows.
It's safe to loot in Democrat-run cities.
Aren't we apparently a Democrat-run city?
No, we are not. Shut up. Don't say shit like that. Even though we're becoming one, but we don't want to talk about that. Everybody go home. Get out of here.
Are we a blue state now? With our 100-mile...
We're purple. We're a purple state.
Our 100-mile Trump parade thing, but, go blue.
But hey.
So we're sad.
Lindsay's not bitter or nothing.
Not at all. Not even a little bit. So this was last Saturday that they closed.
This Saturday, I think,
This
because
Saturday?
the report came out this week. I saw
Was
the article
it?
this week.
So
yeah.
it's this
So
Saturday?
I think this Saturday is our last.
So we got to go by them before we go to the other thing?
I want to know why they're closing, though, because they had a great little setup.
They were super good. They had such good beers. That is the most, and Andrea will agree with me, this is the most ciders or sours I've seen in like a beer place.
Well, go check out.
If you have that many ciders or sours, you're usually like a cider corpse or
Yeah,
something like that.
yeah.
Like they had a
lot.
good mix.
They had a ton. Go check out Heavy Metal Beer Club's YouTube channel or TikTok. And I think it was the first episode
The first one
that was
them.
posted. We went to Flying Basset. And Arthur did a fantastic job of,
so cool.
kind of giving a
Going
plug
over the
for
whole-
the facility because it's such a cool place. He got a great shot of the menu and how many different beers that they had.
And the
so
taps.
that's why I'm not understanding why
don't
they're closing
understand.
down. I really want to know the story behind it because it makes me sad. Because it's a good place. It's a really
Arthur,
good
reach
place.
out and see if we can save them.
Right? Let's buy it.
Look,
I'm just kidding.
I was going to say, what can we do to help? But apparently Keith just
exactly.
said, buy that shit. I'm like, okay, are you brewing beers?
Yeah, they did. They had a huge menu. And
Huge.
everything. I think I even made that comment as we've done a lot of wine tasting and brewery testing over the last, 6 months, a year.
Yeah.
And that's the first place where I can honestly say everything I tasted tasted good.
Yeah.
It usually there's one or two that you go, it's okay. I wouldn't get it
usually
again.
for me, because I never usually end up with having a whole flight of ciders or sours. So I usually end up putting beers in there, which I don't like. Everyone was good. And there was even 2 that I didn't get to try because there was too many that didn't fit in the flight. And every single one was good.
Yeah. I don't know about you guys, but Andrew and Arthur, but I didn't complain about one thing that was there. Everything I picked was good.
we all tried each other's too.
Right.
They were all good.
They were all good.
Even the beer ones were good.
That's what I don't know. Either something happened or I don't know. It's really confusing to me as to why
maybe
they're shutting
something
down.
did. Maybe something happened in the family side or something, and they have to sell. I mean, they have to close. Who knows?
I don't know. Yes, we're gonna do Bonehouse. We definitely.
That's the one that's super far.
That's the one in Fountain Hills.
Yeah. Quiz of the week.
Are we up to that already? God, we're gonna end early tonight. Well, maybe not. We can take our
Like
time.
it's 8 o'clock.
We can take our time on the quiz.
You think that we go?
Usually we get to the quiz about 8:15.
Oh, is there more you want to chat about?
No, only that I'm
Sniffle fluten.
only that I'm disappointed that Flying Bassett's closing down. That makes me very sad.
They were so good.
But there are a lot more breweries here
Oh, we got plenty,
we can check out.
which
so
is sad,
that'd be good.
but we like them.
Quiz of the week. Talking about fall.
You don't say it.
No, I didn't put it on because
Usually-
I'm saying it now. I'm verbalizing
Oh,
it.
he's
now, so,
verbalizing
yes.
it.
Plus
Sniffle flutens.
Plus, I forgot to add that.
I got hairy legs. Which country holds the record in the world's largest pumpkin? I'm not going to say China because it'd be bigger than their people.
If you guys want to play along at home, feel free to do so. But please put the number of the question that you're answering.
Prior to the letter.
So we
That'd
don't
be
have to
great.
guess. And if you want to play on Rumble, you might not be able to get it in quick enough because I think it takes a little bit long. It's a little laggy
It's very
on the
laggy.
Rumble side. So
It's still very
But-
laggy.
let us know how you do. So we got the USA, we got Germany, Switzerland, or China.
China.
So far we're looking at A's. Everybody's saying A's.
I'm going to
So
go I don't know how the Germans and the Switzers feel about, growing pumpkins.
the world's largest pumpkin. Look, even Allison's playing. This is great. Check this out. We got full participation tonight.
I feel like it's the crazy USA.
Everybody's going A.
Those
Okay.
crazy Americans are like, let's see how big this squash can get.
Are you thinking A? You're thinking A too?
Oh yeah.
You're not going to change it up?
No, I feel like we're dumb enough to be concerned about that. Let me see how big I can get this pumpkin. I bet you mine's bigger than yours.
Wow. And it was Switzerland.
So did not see that coming.
I didn't either. By the way, I take these quizzes before I put them on here, and sometimes I don't do so well.
You fail.
I fail.
Epic fail.
Then
Really? The Switzers?
I take it the first
Are
time.
you going to tell me how big it is?
No. I take it. It's big. I take it.
That's what she said.
I take the quiz the first time, and then I have to actually answer because it won't tell me the other answers, right?
Yeah.
It won't tell me which one's right or wrong until I finish the quiz. So I always end up taking these things twice.
Like 8 times.
Because I got to go back and then put the right answer. So yeah, that's fun. At the pumpkin festival here, the biggest pumpkin was almost a ton. That's a big pumpkin.
I thought you were
That's a
going to tell
big
me how big the pumpkin is.
No, I didn't.
You just going to tease me with that?
I'm just going to tease you with it.
With that big pumpkin?
What you
you're
think
just
about
gonna
how big
tease
it
me?
really is?
You're going to let me tease me with that big pumpkin?
How
Let
big
me-
that sniffle dude really is.
How big's your sniffle fluid?
All right. That's funny.
Oh, what's the primary reason leaves change color in the fall?
I thought this was a good question.
The leaves are sad.
So is it because cooler weather, less sunlight, too much rain, or the leaves are sad?
Oh, it makes me sad the leaves are sad.
The leaves are sad, so that's their
They
frown,
just
I
let
guess.
go. Oh,
So what is the primary reason leaves change color in the
because they're
fall?
dying.
Is it cooler weather, less sunlight, too much rain, or the leaves are just plain sad? Mama Cat's going with an A right off the bat there.
I don't.
Oh, we got a B. Arthur's going B. Less sunlight. That could possibly make sense. Christine and Jay are
ours
going
don't-
both A.
Ours don't change with the sunlight though.
We don't change until
No, but our sunlight changes.
it does.
So I don't know if it's sunlight.
But ours don't change until like what? Like
November?
January? No, even later than that, I think. They start
It depends on the tree.
it depends on where in the desert you're at too. So we got a couple A's, we got a couple B's. I like that. What are you going with? I think you should stick with leaves are sad, but that's just my opinion.
I like the leaves. It makes me sad the leaves are sad.
It is sad. Very sad. But
It's a lot of sad. I don't know. I'm thinking about this so much. I'm going to go leaves are sad.
And it is less sunlight.
Is it really?
Yep. That is the reason.
But ours again don't change even though there is less sunlight. Is it the intensity of the sun?
Maybe.
So it's the less sunlight and the rain because the clouds the rain.
Could be.
Did you see?
Deciduous trees. Did you ever take biology?
Yeah, you think I paid attention? Come on now. A lot of stuff I should have remembered.
Arthur, if you're gonna think we remember what a deciduous tree is,
That's cute.
don't remember.
Arthur at least has faith in us.
He does. I give him credit for that.
Me too. He hasn't realized that we're not.
This I found very interesting. Which popular fall fruit is actually a berry? Right? Is it an apple?
Oh God, we talked about this.
Is it a date? Is it a pumpkin?
Shit.
Or is it a dragon fruit? Which popular fall fruit is actually a berry?
Sad thing is we talked about this.
Mama Cats, I actually chose that answer, by the way.
Date. We actually talked about this.
So dates are good. I love dates.
Oh, dates are good.
I love dates.
Ooh, I saw. Sorry, random squirrel moment.
Squirrel.
So you know how we're making like scary cupcakes for the party, right?
Yeah.
So they had these ones. Way too much work that I wasn't actually going to do. Like these people are pretty good, but they had these ones where they put chocolate icing and then they put a date and they made it into a little cockroach. Like they did little.
Oh, I saw that. I saw that with the icing. That was pretty cool.
Yes, I was
That
like, I
was
like
pretty cool.
dates.
Yeah,
we should do it for mom because she calls them cockroaches. Anyways. Really freak her out.
That's true. Mom is watching, by the way. So is it an apple? Is it a date? Is it a pumpkin? Or is it a dragon fruit? What do you think?
I feel like we've talked about this.
Everybody's going dates, which makes sense.
That a date is a berry?
It kind of looks like a berry, right? It's small.
Trying to remember what actually qualifies you as a berry.
Oh, Arthur's going with C. You're going with pumpkin? Okay. Interesting. Okay.
I feel like
I don't see apple being a berry. I could see a date. But pumpkin, though? Pumpkins, they're huge. It's not really a...
So a fruit is the seeds on the inside. That's why tomatoes are fruit.
Right.
And a berry, I thought, was the seeds on the outside, which none of those have seeds on the outside. So my thinking is clearly not correct.
Well, no, because
like a strawberry.
blueberry doesn't have seeds on the
Oh,
outside.
no, there's seeds on the inside.
Yeah.
Oh, crap. So that was not right.
So...
I'm going to go...
Is it that a fruit has usually a pit, right? So
instead of a seed.
it is a seed, but it's one.
It's
right?
one, like an avocado then. So if an avocado a berry? Or a mango?
So is a pepper?
Pepper has multiple seeds.
It's got multiple seeds. So is it what is it? Let's find out the answer.
I don't know.
And it is a pumpkin.
Why?
Surprise!
Are you going to tell me why?
It does, actually. I did give you an explanation now as to why, okay?
Not only is pumpkin a fruit, but a pumpkin and all squashes are actually berries. Botanically speaking, in botany, a berry is any fleshy fruit that has a lot of seeds and is derived from a single ovary and a single flower. In this case, with pumpkins, which is a type of berry known as a pepo.
Interesting.
Because they have one little...
I would have never guessed that.
Nope.
Never would have guessed that.
That's a good drinking question.
Right? Well, we are drinking.
Well, no, but I mean, like when you're at a bar and you want people to pay for your
do
stuff.
shots here. There you go. Look at that. Lindsay's thinking. You guys feel free to use this content.
I was that one who was like, I bet you I got something for you.
Feel free to use this content. Just give us credit.
You want to know which one mine was?
What?
Spell Mississippi backwards. Bet you can't spell Mississippi backwards. Bet you can't do it.
I have a hard time. If I'm drinking, I can't spell it forward. Peppa Pig. That's Peppa Pig, isn't it? Peppa Pig.
I have no idea.
Pig. Which country celebrates the Moon Festival and Fall Harvest Festival? If you guys are paying attention to the show, you will know this answer.
Shit, for real?
It was in the slides. Yeah.
Oh. Why do you do that crap to me? You do that to me all the time.
I could give you a hint, but I'll give it away.
China.
I'm not doing it. I'm not giving it away.
I'm gonna go China.
Are you going China?
Oh, Japan with the floaty things.
the lanterns.
Yeah. I'm gonna go A.
I think Arthur's going with you on that. He's going to Japan.
We're gonna go with the
Mama
floaters.
Katz is going with China.
China. I do like that China.
What do we got? Come on,
I
Allison.
kinda
You
want
got
Chinese
you got to
food.
throw a guess. You want a moon cake?
No.
Oh.
That does not sound good.
Oh, we got a B and a D. Interesting.
Ooh, they're not agreeing.
Interesting. Oh.
China and Mexico. That's not even close.
We got a fight going on there.
We got everybody? Nope, we need Allison. Allison.
Come on, Allison. Throw your vote out there.
Come on, don't agree with them. Do something different.
You got 4 choices. Whatever you do, don't pick Spain. That's all I'm going to say.
Wow.
They all serve fish flavored desserts.
Ew.
Oh, she's going Mexican. She's going Mexico too. Okay, let's see. It is China. If you remember the moon cakes was because of the Moon Festival. They celebrated the Moon Festival with the
bean
lanterns.
stuff. See, the bean thing just threw me off.
It threw you off. I'm
So
sorry.
it was the lanterns. I just picked
Yeah, but
the
it
wrong-
wasn't Japan.
I just picked the wrong country.
Which I think Japan probably does it too.
I was like, Japan, they sound like they would that kind of shut down.
Which U.S. state is known for its colorful fall foliage due to a variety of tree species? All of these are good choices. Is it Maine? Is it Vermont? Is it New York? Or is it Connecticut?
It is not Arizona, Keith.
It's not Arizona. I should have put that in as a choice.
But it is E. It is not Arizona.
Which U.S. state is known for its colorful fall foliage? That's a tongue twister.
Foliage.
Due to a variety of tree species. Is it Maine, Vermont, New York, or Connecticut?
So you see the pictures of like over the streets and stuff.
But you see it in Maine. You see it in New York.
I
New York
know.
gets all the
So
different
which do you
colors
pick?
and stuff. I know, right? It's a tough choice.
A, B, C, D, W.
We got B's across the board.
Did you really just give me attitude?
I did. We have B's. We have B's across the board right now. Do you realize that? Everybody's saying B.
Everybody's a bunch of bees.
Everybody's a bunch of B's. Schnifferdoodle.
Sniffleflutens. I'm going to go.
You can be different.
Yeah.
Are you? Mm-hmm. Where are you going with? Maine?
No, I feel like they're going to get colder quicker. So they're going to
So they'll die
sniff
quicker.
out on it quick fast.
Okay. That's a good.
I'm going to go Connecticut because
All right,
Connecticut
okay.
and New York are pretty much like,
Well, you were in New York in the fall.
I know, and I looked over the
you saw
thing
the
at
trees,
Connecticut.
you know,
So I'm
yeah.
like, I feel like I'm going to go D.
You going D? All right. What do you got?
Am I right?
No, you're not right. But go ahead.
Damn it.
The answer is Vermont, and I'm curious because
A bunch of bees. Does it tell me why?
no, doesn't tell you why. No,
Yeah,
I didn't have the time to research all of this. You want to start making the quizzes every week?
No. Do you want me to make the quiz every week?
I really don't want you to make the quiz every week.
We know where we could end
So
up.
yeah, so you're stuck with some answers.
Sniffleflutens.
Sniffleflutens, yeah, exactly. So
I was like,
it
how do you
was
smell
Vermont.
sniffleflutens?
So what is the most popular spice used in fall baking? Is it pumpkin?
Pumpkin isn't a spice.
It is now. They have pumpkin spice.
It's a pumpkin spice, but pumpkin is cinnamon, nutmeg, and
Is it pumpkin? Is it cinnamon? Is it nutmeg? Or is it thyme?
ooh, thyme's good because we use thyme in our stuff.
Yep. What is the most popular spice used in fall baking? Pumpkin, cinnamon, nutmeg, or thyme? What do
I'm
you
gonna
guys
go
think?
nutmeg.
Nutmeg's a good choice.
I mean,
It's a good choice.
you know.
So we got a B. We got cinnamon.
I'm glad they
We got, we got 3 C's, and we have another Allison going with a B. So right now we're between cinnamon and nutmeg, which is probably a good choice. Did somebody comment? That's a big, long comment right there.
Yeah, they're talking about Sound of Freedom. We've all seen it. It's really good.
Excellent movie. I think that's coming out in a couple of months on DVD.
Because
you can pre-order it now.
Soon. Yeah,
Yeah,
you
'cause
can
you can
pre-order it
pre-order
now.
it.
We were trying to do it, and it's not out yet.
100%. Go see that movie if you haven't already. Buy it when it comes out. Definitely buy it when it comes out.
We're gonna.
Excellent movie. What is the answer?
Nutmeg.
It's actually cinnamon. See, I associate cinnamon with Christmas.
Yeah, cinnamon.
Right?
Well, so is nutmeg. They're all the same flavors.
Yeah, kind of. Different spice, though.
Because one says pumpkin spice and one says cinnamon on it. It makes you
No,
feel
one
different.
says nutmeg, one says cinnamon.
But pumpkin spice is made out of cinnamon, nutmeg, and ginger. It's all the same. You already had that on your side. Don't you remember that? It was on your thing.
Yes, they do actually, Mama Cass. They do have pumpkin eggnog out. I saw the
So
fries.
they have it from our favorite dairy, too.
Oh, that's true. They do.
So good. Don't get it. Don't get it.
Dangerous.
As soon as you do it, it's over. It's by Days and Dairy. I don't think that's actually how you say
They're
it.
out in Levine.
They're out in Levine. It's local. They're the ones in the glass jars, but they have pumpkin eggnog now. And then for Christmas, they have
The regular eggnog. Oh,
regular
the peppermint. They do
and the peppermint one,
that
which
was
is his
really
favorite.
good. That was very good. Yeah.
You take that and you put a little bit of the pumpkin heart.
So I have
chocolate in
seen
there.
it. Andrew had fries. Fries does have it.
Fries has it already.
Yeah,
I don't go to the grocery store for this reason
Yeah, exactly.
because I will eat everything.
What is the most planted fall vegetable? Is it kale, spinach, carrots, or leeks? What is the most planted fall vegetable? Kale, spinach, carrots, or leeks?
I think all of those are fall vegetables.
Look at everybody. The most planted fall vegetable. Keyword most. Got a lot of D's going on there. Christine is saying B. Jay saying B with a question mark.
So I'm going to think of a fall vegetable as something that you're going to use like winter, right? Because if it's planted in fall, it's going to come up in winter.
Yeah, but you'd probably use them all, wouldn't you? I mean, leeks,
that's
I've never had leeks, so
They're kind of
I know what they
potatoey.
are, yeah, but I've never had them. Kale you use all the time, right? I mean, kale's used a lot.
Kale's used all the time, but again, what are you going to use it in? So like soups and stuff. Spinach, you're not really going to use in soups and stuff. Like carrots and leeks, you're going to. I'm going to go carrots. Carrots aren't a winter fall food, though. They're a summer food.
Summer, yeah. A lot of people are.
I'm gonna go leeks.
We got a lot of leeks.
We're going
got a lot of
leeks.
leeks. We got some spinaches in there.
We're going leeks.
And I can tell you, nobody's right.
It's spinach, isn't it?
No. It's actually kale. It's actually kale. Yeah.
Huh.
Yep. It's actually kale. I got this one completely wrong.
So wouldn't have guessed that. Not even close. What's the largest fall festival in the United States? Which one are you going to?
Is it the Pumpkin Chili Party in Santan Valley, Arizona,
I mean, it is for us.
from Schneff Farm? Is it the Breckenridge Oktoberfest? It's Breckenridge, isn't it? Yeah, it's
Breckenridge.
Colorado. Circleville Pumpkin Show in Ohio.
Bet you they have the biggest pumpkin.
I bet you they do. The Great Jack-o'-lantern Blaze in Hudson Valley. What is the largest fall festival in the United States?
I mean, I'm going to go A.
And I actually had to, I actually Googled it after the fact, and it was. So they were right.
Oh, so they were.
Sometimes these quizzes, they give me the answer and I question it. You know, it's like, yeah, is that really the right answer? But I did Google it, and it is.
I'm gonna go A.
You can really? You can think ours is the largest in the country?
Absolutely is.
Okay. By the way, that starts next weekend. Very exciting.
When are we going?
Next weekend.
Thought we were going. Oh, this weekend we're going.
This weekend we're going.
You realize how much crap we have to do, right?
I do.
Okay.
So you're saying we're not going to Oktoberfest?
Oh no, I'm going. I'm just saying. Do you realize
So little history on Schneff Farms.
how much crap we have to
Pumpkin
do?
Chili Party, as I've played at it in a band for the last, I don't know, 8 years.
Forever, up until 2 years ago.
Up until COVID. And I've never actually gone to the festival.
You've
Like
always
I've
just
never
played.
been a spectator. I've always played.
Yeah.
And when you play, you don't have a chance
don't get to do
walk
anything.
around
You
and
eat,
do any
you
of the
play.
rides or anything. The only thing I do is eat pumpkin chili. That's about
And
it.
drink beer.
And drink beer. But
Which is good too.
it's kind of exciting to go for the first time.
I want to ride ride the train.
As a
And
spectator.
I want to like.
They have like roller coasters.
Oh, they have all sorts of
They have
stuff.
all kinds of stuff.
I bet you they got cotton candy.
They do. They have cotton candy. They have one of the largest corn mazes, I think, in Arizona. Fear Farm, I think, is the only one that's bigger.
Awesome. Fear Farm's where you hurt yourself.
Yeah. They should make a
They grab you.
corn maze Joe Biden and you can't get out.
Nobody would go in.
That's true.
They'd be like, no, we're good.
So everybody's saying Breckenridge. Wow. Interesting.
I'm going to go A.
They make a good beer, by the way.
Oh.
So it's actually the Circleville Pumpkin Show in Ohio.
Christine, you should know this.
Surprised you didn't choose that one. That is the largest fall festival in
Where's
the United
Circleville?
States. I have no idea. That's why they have the largest pumpkin show in the United States.
Because nobody knows where they are. That app makes all the sense.
That was kind of cool, I thought.
Which U.S. city holds a famous fall leaf festival?
So I don't know if John and Wendy are still on, but they should know this answer.
Asheville.
Asheville, North Carolina. Austin, Texas.
Ardentsville.
Orange, Pennsylvania. Or Portland, Maine.
Famous fall leaf festival. Who had the leaves that fall? Crap, I already forgot.
That's Vermont.
Oh.
Which U.S. city holds a famous fall leaf festival? And this I could not Google and verify.
Why are the people having a fall leaf festival when they're not even the best for fall leaves?
Well, definitely not Austin, Texas.
No.
So we got a D and an A. So we got a Portland, Maine, and we have an Asheville, North Carolina. We got a C and a D. We got everything's chose.
I'm gonna go Ardentsville.
Ardenville, Pennsylvania.
Because I just like to say the name.
Yeah, you could be right.
Oh, Asheville.
So
Asheville?
Asheville. I'd say it's Asheville. That's how you say it. They had to put the E in there so you don't say Asheville. That's what I was hoping John and Wendy were still on. So I wonder if they heard of that area.
Maybe.
Because they are in North Carolina. So
Yeah.
that'd be kind of cool.
That'd be cool to go to.
Yeah.
Maybe they can go and send us pictures.
When you Google it, there's a lot of fall leaf festivals, and I wasn't able to pull that one up.
Yeah.
But a lot of other places. So
Which U.S. state produces the most pumpkins?
I thought this was interesting.
Huh.
Is it New York? Is it Pennsylvania? Is it Virginia or Illinois?
Huh.
Right?
So pumpkins like warm weather.
Do they?
They do.
Okay.
They
None of
grow
those
good.
states are warm, by the way, except for Virginia, maybe the warmest.
But maybe we plant them at a different time than like
But
everybody else.
Pumpkin's a summer
It's a squash.
plant,
yeah.
right? So now you'd be
now is when
harvesting
you're
it,
plucking it,
obviously, because
yeah.
we're getting close to that time. So.
Well, no, now's the time you're plucking
Right.
it because it's grown all summer.
Right.
I don't know.
So
They,
we
they like a lot of space and they like good soil, which all those places have good soil.
Allison, are you guessing for 9 or 10? Your C there.
She's
I don't
not
remember.
putting her number.
She's not putting her number. She did on the last one. Oh, she did on the last
That
one.
was
So that
9,
must have been
so
9. Okay.
this must be 10.
All right.
And she's not again putting her number. Christine, can you work with her, please?
Don't know what to tell you. So we got some B's. We got a lot of B's and one D. Arthur says Illinois. So interesting. What are you going with?
So the one time I was in New York, I didn't see a lot of planting, but we also didn't go through a quarter of New York. So
Well, I mean, out on the island around this time of year, there are a lot of pumpkin patches, but I wouldn't say we
produce,
the
well,
biggest
but I mean,
producer
like
in the United States. I
like
wouldn't
you
say.
produce, yeah, like we have corn fields out here. Is there
Right.
pumpkin fields? Like I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure there's pumpkin patches around.
Oh yeah, everybody's gonna do their own little.
yeah.
I'll go Virginia.
Go Virginia.
I'll go the big V.
I went with Pennsylvania, but I was wrong.
Christine says she'll work with her. She said she's sorry. It's okay, Allison. Totally fine. It takes a minute. You're good.
Hey, it's your first time.
We
you
just
get
don't
it?
know
Don't-
what you're. We want to give you credit if you win.
Because someday we'll start doing prizes. So it is Illinois.
Really?
Yep. Yeah.
They're kind of in the middle.
Yeah.
I could see that. Kind of a little bit of everything
Kind of in the
there.
middle.
Pumpkin facts. Was that our quiz?
That was our quiz.
Good job.
That's the end of the quiz. So I want to throw this in there just for fun.
Look at all those different pumpkins. There's tall pumpkins and short pumpkins and fat pumpkins and a scary pumpkin in the back corner. What's with him? Somebody painted him and put him. See his scary face on the side? He's like, "Meh, I'm Joe Biden." Sorry. I got hairy legs.
Got hairy legs.
80% of pumpkins are picked in October. 62% of pumpkin acres were grown in only 10 states. Illinois is the largest producer of pumpkins. Good job for telling us after. The average pumpkin cost is $2.60, but a big carving pumpkin will set you back more.
So the bigger ones.
The big ones, yeah. Like the little baby white ones, yeah. 44% of Americans plan to carve a jack-o'-lantern. Jack-o'-lanterns were made out of turnips or potatoes until Irish immigrants arrived in America and discovered pumpkins were better for carving.
I remember reading that.
What?
Yeah, I remember. Remember we did the Halloween show a couple years ago.
I mean, yeah,
and that was
vaguely.
one of the facts we brought up. I remember that.
Carve your potato?
Yeah. Yep, because that's all that.
It's a little baby potato.
I can make an angry looking potato. Let me tell you.
And we should do it just to see if we can.
Especially if you leave your potatoes long enough, they'll start growing that shit out of them. You know,
And then they start like shrinking. And you get all angry.
Then you can really make a nasty face on it. That'd be fun.
There you go.
We have a friend whose head is shaped exactly like a pumpkin.
Rude.
Oh,
why you gotta talk about me like that? That's just terrible.
Yeah,
and on the show. Wow. The friends you pick.
Oh, I'd put a little stem in the middle.
That's your Halloween costume since you haven't picked one for the party yet?
You're right, exactly.
You just stem hat. Bill's got a little pumpkin hat.
She does. We can do that.
That's great.
Right?
Well, she just said no, you can't wear it.
Well, I can't have your hat. I'm sorry. I won't take your
said
hat.
no.
I apologize.
The heaviest pumpkin weighed in at 1,800 pounds and 8 ounces, and it was grown in Minnesota.
Okay, once you hit 1,800, why do you have to put the 8 ounces in there? I mean,
18, 10,
really?
and 8 ounces.
Really? Do we care about
Because
the ounces?
somebody had 18 and 6 ounces.
You know, I ain't lifting that thing.
The largest pumpkin pie ever made. My hand is very wet right now.
Does that say 20 feet in diameter?
I don't know. I'm not there yet.
Yeah.
I was being licked.
Oh.
The largest pumpkin pie ever made was 20 feet in diameter
Holy.
and weighed 3,699 pounds. How'd you bake that?
Forks. Seriously.
Like, did you put it in a metal pan and bake it like over fire? Because you can't put it in an oven.
20 feet. I mean, that's maybe
20
they
feet in
did it over an
diameter.
open flame. Maybe they made a big fire
That's what I'm
pit.
saying. Like, is it a big fire pit and you just kind of stuck it?
Oh, that'd be kind of cool.
Okay. Antarctica is the only continent pumpkins don't grow. Really?
That's kind of like a no
You
shit
can grow them anywhere?
Sherlock.
Well, I know, but like you can grow them in like Hawaii and Mexico and Africa and
I guess any place. I mean, you know.
pumpkin flavored yearly sales total over 414 million from coffee, beers, baked good, Oreos, and more.
Not surprising.
Why does it say Pennsylvania and California? Is that just in Pennsylvania and California? Fucking hell. You just randomly put in Pennsylvania and California?
No, I copied this.
You have a period.
I copied this. I copy and pasted. This is not me typing.
Wow. California.
It's
Good luck.
literally copy and paste.
Morton, Illinois is the self-proclaimed pumpkin capital, producing 85% of the world's canned pumpkin.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
More than 1.5 billion pounds of pumpkin are produced in the U.S. and over 15,000 farms.
That's crazy.
That's awesome.
That's crazy. The king pumpkin this year was 1,950 pounds at the Pumpkin Festival in Barnesville, Ohio. That's just a big-ass pumpkin, man.
Random dog sounds.
Random
What do you just say? I got a big ass pumpkin. Like, how do you weigh that thing? You have the guys come out with like
Pull it up with a crane.
lift? Seriously.
Yeah.
That's rednecking right there. I'm
We'll
just
have
saying.
to Google that. We'll have to put that up on YouTube.
That is some
And see.
good rednecking right
That is
there.
good redneck, and I like that. Mm-hmm. That's very cool.
I don't know how you move that pumpkin.
Right.
What the hell do you do with that pumpkin?
Carve it up. You can make that into like a haunted house. The freaking pumpkin.
Literally
itself,
put
right?
your kids inside
Put
of
your
it?
kids
Like, what
in
do you
there.
do it? Is it like a playhouse in the backyard?
Put a door on it and just put them in there. Lock them in.
Thanks, bye.
Locking you in the pumpkin.
The end.
The end. That is it.
So
Look at that.
Andrea
right on time.
asks if we like pumpkin pie Oreos. I have not tried them. I have protested Oreos since.
Yeah, I remember you did that. That was a while ago.
I protested them since then.
Yeah. But it was like 2 years ago you did that.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah. Because of the symbol, right? There was a symbol on them.
So Lady Gaga made Oreos. Not sure why she's making Oreos, but it was the pedophilia sign for like stealing children. And it was literally right on the cookie. Okay.
Never
Let's
understood
just do that. So yeah, I don't buy Oreos anymore. Which I really wasn't an Oreo person anyway, so I really didn't like hurt my feelings anymore.
They sell the seeds from the king pumpkin.
Oh, I'm sure they do to make
I
more
bet,
king.
No, they made pumpkin seeds.
No, they sell them.
Roast those and salt them.
I'm sure they don't roast them. I'm sure they sell them to the guys to grow
probably.
more.
I'm sure they do.
And then they roast the rest because that's a ton of seeds.
Have you ever actually taken fresh pumpkin seeds and roasted them and put salt on them? They're very good.
They're yummy.
Yeah, different than David's sunflower seeds.
Yeah.
And pumpkin seeds.
For sure.
Even though they are very addicting. I remember one year, man, I was going to do bags of pumpkin seeds.
Oh, I
was
know.
eating them like crazy. You remember that one?
Oh, I do.
You and I knew each other?
It was like the first year we were together, and it was when you were at the other house. And I swear, like every time I was in your truck, you had 2 or 3 bags. Like, what are we doing?
I liked them better than sunflower seeds.
You just went on this
I
craze.
mean, I like sunflower
it was
seeds
nuts.
too. I did that too, though. I went on a sunflower seed.
They do have a crane to move the pumpkins, see?
Yeah. I bet. Yeah, 1,500 pounds. Yeah, hell yeah. I'm not moving that shit.
You know somebody's drunk ass is going to get stuck under there.
What
happened? I rolled it over on Jim Bob and he got stuck.
Pumpkin roll over.
Somebody going to come get him? I'm good. I didn't spill my beer.
Try them with powder ranch dressing on the pumpkin seeds. Ooh, that sounds good.
I think we're going to have to buy a pumpkin. And powder ranch dressing.
I can't remember the last time I bought a pumpkin, like a real pumpkin. We've never bought one since we've known each other.
We've never carved them together.
No. We've never carved a pumpkin together.
We've never carved a pumpkin together.
What the hell is that shit? That's like
I'd rather
tradition.
decorate.
You don't want to carve a pumpkin with me?
You have been thankfully not brought into my pumpkin carving skills. They're not real good.
We have a friend who makes pumpkin brittle. Oh. Wow.
You know, I think you're going to need to bring that to the party.
Wow, that does sound good.
That sounds delicious.
That really does.
Yeah.
That really does. God damn it.
Pumpkin fudge?
I'm
oh
trying
my
to
God.
lose weight, people.
Andrea, can you make pumpkin fudge?
Again, I'm trying to lose weight. You're not helping my cause here.
No, I'm not at all.
Jeez.
This is not the time to do that.
It's a bad time of year to start losing weight.
Are we going to carve a pumpkin?
No.
Are we going to have a pumpkin carving contest? Between me and you?
Christine says, I never carve a pumpkin. I end up slaughtering them.
That's about how mine is. It's really bad.
So one year, I'm actually impressed. One year, I actually carved a Star Wars pumpkin.
You did not.
I swear to God, I did. Of course, they didn't have phone cameras back then.
Of course not.
So I had no way of keeping the evidence
So it's the biggest fish you've ever bought, right?
You know what? Just sniffle-fluden, okay?
Sniffle-flugerman.
Whatever it is.
I got to go back to that. What the heck was that word?
I don't know what.
We're going to take it.
Sniffle-flugelin. You got me saying sniffle-flugelin.
Sniffle-frugen.
It's probably not even the way it says.
Snarfle-snagen.
We should ask Siri how to say it.
Siri, what's sniffle-frugen? She's going to be like, what the fuck? There it is.
Oh, there it is.
Sniffle-flugelin. Pull it up.
Snuff noodling. I'm not even going to try it.
Okay, let's be serious.
Snuff.
We're serious.
Snuff noodling. Snoop.
Snoof. Because your puff is silent.
Your puff is silent. Really?
That's what girls say.
I would really having a debate over how to say this word right now.
Yeah. Stop it, serious.
Well, it's schnitzel, isn't it? Isn't that German too?
Schnitzel is, but that's not how schnitzel.
Schnuff. Is this a snuff noodle?
So it's snuff, because your f is silent, and noodlin. So it's snooflin. Hey! No.
Oh man.
Sniffle-fludlin. You be noodling.
You be noodling.
That's a whole nother thing, Christine.
We
That's
are
not
noodling.
sniffle snoodling.
Oh, man. That's funny. All right, guys. That's going to do it for us tonight.
Floodlin'.
Hey, next week we are doing our Oktoberfest episode, and I believe we're going to have some guests in the studio next week.
I've heard that rumor.
Heard that rumor.
I've heard that rumor.
We may have a couple of special guests next week for that episode, and then the following week
maybe we'll have pumpkin fudge.
What?
Maybe we'll have pumpkin fudge.
Lindsay's going to make pumpkin fudge.
No, I'm not going to make pumpkin fudge. It's going to be terrible. Don't make me make pumpkin fudge.
She's going to make snufflefluten.
I'll make schniffleflugelin. Sniffle snooglins. Snuff nooglins.
Oh, shit. And the week after that is going to be our pre-recorded episode. We are blah, blah,
Schniffleflugelin.
testing our pumpkin beer
beers.
taste buds to see.
Who's not participating? Somebody's got to make this shit up.
We'll figure that out. Mom, Dad, you might be on deck. You never know.
I can do it because half those beers I'm not going to like.
Well, I figured we can pour them
Sniffle-flugelin.
and we can just kind of mix them up and not know what's what. So,
You're going to tell me you're not going to know the difference?
you know what? Why do you got to be that way? All right, we'll see. See what happens.
Schniffleflugelin. Have a good week.
All right, guys. Have a good weekend. We'll see you next week. And then our recorded show after that. And then
Maybe we'll have our Halloween contest after that. Or is it the week after?
after that is
We are
Halloween.
doing...
After that is
It's
Halloween.
on.
It's on. We're doing it. What are we doing?
We're going to have a pumpkin carving contest.
Okay, let's do it. Let's do it.
And
You
we're
wanna do
going to
it?
see who's the best.
We'll do it. For our Halloween episode, we'll do a pumpkin carving contest. Can I dress up as the Invisible Man again? That was
I'm
kind of
going to
fun.
lose.
It was kind of fun last year.
I feel like I'm going to lose. I feel like this was a bad decision.
I think I should dress up as the Invisible Man again.
I mean, you can with the
Oh, we don't have a green screen anymore, so I can't do that.
Yeah, I was like, you're good. You can. You're gonna look ridiculous, but
Yeah.
I mean, you just have a green face.
A green face. Whoops, forgot a green screen. Oh well, we'll figure it out. All right, everybody, have
You're
a
gonna
great.
be whatever you're gonna be for the party.
Okay, sure.
Have you gotten that costume yet?
Yep, it's on order.
Is it really?
No.
Wow, I was kind of impressed.
Snuffle-noonin'.
Schnifflefludinin.
All right, guys, have a great rest of the week. We'll see you next week. Thanks for joining us, Rumble. Thanks for joining us tonight. We really do appreciate
Bye,
it.
Rumblers.
Don't forget, please subscribe to our channel. Go check out Heavy Metal Beer Club and Super Hard Show. So be sure to subscribe to those channels. We'll see you next week. Take it easy, guys.
Bye.
Wrong ending.